What's going on YouTube? Blair McKeithen here, representing the movement towards improvement. Out here in my practice day best, wearing my one pair of golf shorts that I own, my semi-baggy shirt, and my sweet floppy hat. I like to dress comfortably when I practice. Figuring I'm going to be out here for a couple hours, don't want to be uncomfortable. So I am out here at Barona Creek Golf Club. Going to show you part 2 of my daily grind, but this time I'm going to be working on some ball striking. Enjoy the show. So the first thing I do when I practice is get ready to set up my alignment sticks. Facing this little red flag here, if you can see it on the camera. I like to set them up in a little bit of a gate. Figure if you match your feet up with that line, everything's perfect. If you match your club path up with that line, I'll have it facing a little left for a cut, a little right for a draw. So that's the first and foremost thing. The first thing I start off with when I warm up is my 56-degree wedge. I'll hit 20 wedge shots. Just because I'm warming up, I'll hit my first 5 shots short, the second shot will go a little bit longer, third shot a little longer, the fourth shot a little longer, the fifth shot a little longer, and then I stick with the yards that I have for the last 15. So the first swing will often just be a little bit of a chip shot, just like this. So I probably hit that about 70 yards, 60 yards or so. Climb that ladder a little bit. Start freeing up your body. A red flag is only about 85. I usually hit a full sand wedge 105, 110. I don't like to try to max out more, so I'll just take it right over that flag when I hit my full shots. Alright, now I'm on to the next club. Here's where things start getting real. I'm going to start hitting some left to right shots. I hit 12 of them total, all with my 8-iron so far. I'm going to hit 4 low, 4 regular, 4 high. Then I'll shift over my alignment sticks to a draw path, and I'll hit 4 low, 4 regular, 4 high with an 8-iron. Then I'll switch and do the same thing with a 6-iron, and then do the 4-iron, and then I'll be onto my woods. So I've got a target out here. It's a blue flag. It's about 170. Don't think I'll be able to get there with the low cut 8-iron right now, but the whole point is to execute.
I fell asleep around 4:45. I had a dream my baby didn't want me no more. I was drowning in a sea of love. I was swallowed up by the water above, the water above, the water below. Take me away in your undertow. I've been drinking from a broken cup, and a long way down means a long way up. Yeah, a long way down. It's a long way up. When I came to, I was feeling high. Got a telephone call from a friend of mine, coming through so loud and clear. Yeah, he was picking me up, and it felt so near. And I hung up, and I looked around. I could hear the rain hit the cold.
You guys may have noticed the swing rehearsal that I'm doing right now, where it kind of looks like I'm taking it back here and then almost like a cast looking motion onto the ball. I've had a big time problem with coming in steep where I get here and I pull down like that, and so it just basically forces me to have to really release on it to try to not leave this thing dead open and wipe the crap out of it. So what I've been working on is really feeling almost the weight of the club as it comes down behind me here, and then I guess it would be called pronating. I'm not too smart, so I just turn my left wrist down here, also while keeping my right forearm, you know, through the ball like that, instead of a glancey motion where it goes like this and then a flip. So pronate that left hand there, keep my right forearm kind of almost like pushing through the target. It's mainly what I'm working on. It keeps that club face really stable through the ball.
I could hear the rain hit the cold, cold ground. There was sunshine just because, and it didn't matter what the weather was. Yeah, long way down. It's a long way up. It's a long way down.
Here's where things get a little tricky. I got a 4-iron here. Hitting low 4-irons and then regular draw 4-irons are fine, but hitting high draw 4-irons are tough. I'll take you through the motions here. Hit a low 4-iron, I just put it in the back of the stance. We're more middle-ish, I guess, you know, because you are hitting a long iron, you don't want to chop too much. It's more middle-ish. And I turn and I really try to make sure that I cover the ball here with that motion that I was telling you about. Obviously, while you cover, you have to keep rotating, but with the path going the correct way, and you cover and rotate, it should get the draw every single time. That was a good one. The regular draw, I'll just put it a little bit more up in the stance. Virtually the same thing, but just not as steep as an angle going down. And now we have the tricky high draw 4-iron, which is probably one of the hardest shots to hit in golf is a high draw long iron. I'll put this farther up in my stance here, and as I come down, I'll really try to speed up my arm movement, and I just focus on a high finish. I don't know if that'll work for other people, but it's just kind of what I feel like when I have to do it. So I speed up my arms, high finish, and rotate. Wow, I actually really dimed that. That was good. Now that I'm on my woods, I will hit 12 total, 3 low cuts, 3 regular, 3 low draws, 3 regular draws, and then I'll move on to my driver. As you can see, I didn't tee those up. I figure the reason why is if you can hit 3 woods off the ground just fine, you can hit it off the tee just fine. Alright you guys, I got the new M2 here. Got an Autola Rogue silver shaft in here. Let's see, where's the damn numbers at? There we go. I have a 70S in here right now, if you can believe that. I had it in my last R15. Worked really well. I originally put a 60X in here when I got it. Too spinny, launch is too high. So I just ordered a Project X hazardous shaft for this club, and it should be good. But as of right now, this 70S works really well with this, so I'll hit a few shots. even this club right now is a little too spinny for me. The next hazard shaft is a low launch shaft, low spin, and I've gotten a lot more club head speed in the last month or so, and this club has given me a lot more club head speed, so I think that'll really counterbalance the low launch well with actually launching it just the way I want. As it relates to practice, I do the exact same thing with all my other clubs, except I will actually hit 4 of each shot with the driver. I try not to hit too many 3-woods and so I don't get too worn out, but I feel like the driver is pretty important before you hit your ground. So I'll do 4 low cuts, 4 regular cuts, and I'll even try to hit some high ones, 4 high balls, and then also the same way with right to left. All the technique throughout the bag is pretty much exactly what it is, you know, with your driver. So when I try to hit a low cut, I'll tee it up a little bit lower. These are good when you're under pressure or into the wind. So I'll put it a little more in the back of the stance. I'll come in a little bit at a steeper angle here and cover it. Just kind of keep the follow through low as well. That's just a dead bullet, perfect right into the wind. And for the high one, for the high fade, it's the exact same thing. I put it with the forehand that I was telling you guys about. I put it more in the front of my stance here. Really focus on rotating, but I also focus on speeding up my arms, finishing high. That was actually a dream ball.